do you know what? What I might do is I might smash into somebody just to make me feel better.
In the end, the lights were fixed and the match kicked off an hour and a half late. But by the end of the game, West Ham were beginning to wish they'd stayed off for good.
Keane, Giggs. And Dwight York, no flag. Goal for Manchester United. York has had a little bit of a lean spell. And it's Keane. Ferguson would love to see another goal back before half-time. Blomqvist. But to strike it. Oh, it's hit the post. And now it hits the back of the net from Andy Cole.
Well, that's a more difficult chance than the one he missed. Andy Cole's more of a finisher to me, but York has got a wonderful brain. He's so aware, he drops off the front line. Everyone thinks he's going right. It's a reverse ball. And Andy Cole just casually rolls it past Shagga Hislop. Absolutely first-class football.
Hit high towards Roy Keane. The downward header finds Cole. Cole couldn't find the room to make the shot, though. Neville's there to win it back. Now Paul Scholes for Manchester United. That's a great little ball. And danger here, it's a goal! Unbelievable finish! Dwight York scores what is surely the winning goal for Manchester United. And how important will that goal prove to be at the end of this Premiership season for both clubs?
Leicester like nothing more than to take on the big boys here at Filbert Street and to embarrass them. They've made it a frequent habit of theirs, and the largest clubs in England fear their visits here. Nice turn by Cottee. Brought in to lend some experience to the Leicester cause. 30 horns with Martin O'Neill. They drew 2-2 at Old Trafford on the opening day of the season. Leicester were 2 up with 11 minutes to go through Heskey and Cottee. It took late goals from Sheringham and Beckham to steal a point for Manchester United. Giggs. Blomqvist. Held up and held off by Lennon. Here's Irwin. Chance now, Dwight York. Manchester United in front at Filbert Street after just 11 minutes. Keane by Lennon. Keane. Beckham to strike. Where's Brown? York. Waiting for a runner. That runner is Keane. Steve Walsh did just enough. Leicester do lack pace at the back. Likes of Walsh and Taggart, a doughty defender. Here's Keane, there are men over for Manchester United. Palmed away by Keller. Lovely spin by York. Here's Andy Cole in again. Scores again. Blomqvist. Beckham. Oh, there's Stam! 6 now for Manchester United. And the smile recognises the fact that it is the big Dutchman's first goal for the club. Forwards finish too. Beautifully found by Beckham. Well, this has been a virtuoso display by Manchester United, who knew they were under threat when they arrived at Filbert Street today, knew they'd be pressurised and tested. That's offside against Muzzy, is it? And they have responded magnificently well. On the front foot from the off. And they've repelled just about everything that Leicester have been able to throw at them. It's a spectacular win for Manchester United. Leicester gave it everything and it simply wasn't enough. 2 goals for Andy Cole, a hat-trick for Dwight York, the garnish at the end from Jaap Stam. Manchester United looking ominously strong to come to Leicester and win 6-2, sends out a message to the rest of the Premier League. Today, they were simply too good.
Manchester United, a team with the best attacking record, not just in the Premiership, but all the major European leagues. On goes Keane, and Seaman gets it away, and behind for the corner.
Brilliant save. Absolutely top draw. The football, the save.
Stam is up. But Adams made sure he didn't make contact. Still in play with Blomqvist. Beckham trying to get his head to the ball. Down goes Ronnie Johnson. Penalty. And Manchester United here. A vital penalty kick. And York has missed it. Oh, it's Andy Cole with the header. Must score. Does score. 1-1. Arsenal have cracked. It's Beckham into the wall. Oh, and a run for Roy Keane in the 90th minute.
But then United squandered the chance of all 3 points at Leeds as Dwight York missed a late winner. Arsenal were catching them.
Going into May, this is how it stood at the top, with a handful of games to play. At the bottom, Forest were already relegated. 2 from the next 6 would join them.
Manchester United were still on target for 3 trophies. A 2-1 win over Villa, no signs of flagging, but a few injury problems to contend with.
David Beckham cross. York so strong in the air. David could be Liverpool's way back into the game. United do not like this decision. And all in front of the Kop. It's a yellow card, a second one for Dennis Irwin. He played on and kicked the ball away here. A former Manchester United player strikes a dagger through their championship ambitions. And how Ince will have loved doing that to his old employer.
Arsenal back in the driving seat, but United still with a game in hand.
It was to the Riverside next, where United faced Middlesbrough, the last club to beat them in the league back in December. And Borough gave United a fright. An ankle injury to Roy Keane was also cause for concern. United had already had 1 goal controversially disallowed for offside, but on the stroke of half-time, Dwight York finally found a way through with his 29th of the season. United top on goal difference.
Roy Keane injured, United were in strangely muted form, despite the welcome return from injury of Ryan Giggs. Blackburn have had their injury problems all season. They fought hard, but were too anxious, too tense to take any of the half chances that fell their way. A goalless draw was not a disaster for United, but it confirmed relegation for Blackburn Rovers, Premier League champions just 4 years earlier.
On the verge of true sporting greatness.
Spurs 1 up. Perhaps there was going to be a dramatic twist in this championship story after all. And the Spurs keeper Walker was now starting to redeem himself. But as United have proved this season, the bigger were ahead, and it wasn't just the win bonus they were thinking of here. Although United created a number of chances to wrap it up completely, either Walker or some poor finishing kept the scoreline the same, which meant that any last-minute errors could ruin everything. It was a tense last 20 minutes for everyone. But at last, the final whistle on the season. Manchester United's title, their 5th in 7 years.
At the top, Manchester United and Arsenal set a relentless pace. Chelsea qualified for the 3rd Champions League place. Leeds go into the UEFA Cup. Great celebrations, a few regrets, but Peter Schmeichel had bowed out on a high.